Welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, and we have a treat for you because our next guest is here to talk about some amazing videos that is rooted in history, of course. Barbara Catenaci is the Executive Director for the Heritage Library. Nice to see you.
Thanks for having us. Good to see you.
This is such a great topic. You know, in case you haven't been familiar with the Heritage Library, one of the things I learned today is USA Today named the Heritage Library one of the 10 great places to trace your family roots.
Yes, they did.
What an impressive thing to say and to be known for. But now you're becoming known for these great videos that have really helped capture some of the essence of the history and the stories. What was the inspiration behind these videos?
Basically, it was kind of survival during the pandemic. How do we continue to market what the library does? How do we tell Hilton Head's story? Because we couldn't bring folks into the classroom and things like that. So when we created 2 marketing videos for our historic sites, Zion Chapel of East Cemetery and Fort Mitchell, we used a lot of local families to tell their story and their connection to those 2 sites. Well, what came from that were some just incredible family stories. So we took out a series of vignettes that we titled Our Storied Island, and we let those folks tell their story and their connection to the historic sites on this island.
And done in such a beautiful way. I mean, not just the stories themselves, which are so incredible and rich in of itself, but then the videography, the landscapes that you're seeing, just really incredible to watch, not only listen to, but again, see visually. But let's talk a little bit about some of those stories and give us some insight into what we can expect to see and hear.
Sure. And like I said, these were pulled from what we caught on video. But Louise Cohen from Gullah Museum tells a story of how her family rode across Port Royal Sound to get here. They escaped during the night when they found out that the Union Army had taken Hilton Head and that the slaves on Hilton Head had been freed, and they wanted to be free. And they literally got in a wooden boat and rowed across Port Royal to get here. We have some descendants from the Baynard family, the Baynard Mausoleum at Zion Cemetery. And Mr. Yaris talks about bringing his mom back late in life to be able to see the Stony Baynard ruins and also the Baynard Mausoleum. So we really had some great family connections and really connecting local people to our local places and our local history.
That is the truth. And you look at these stories and then these places, and you're not going to see them the same way after you've experienced the stories behind them and seen these videos. We're going to get an opportunity to show a little clip. First, before we do that, I want to know what feedback you've been getting.
We've had very positive feedback. Folks have called up to say, and it was interesting because they got released in July. It took us a while to get everything together, put everything together and get that release done. And we've had about 130,000 views of these videos, which is great. And we've had comments, obviously locally, from folks who are just, having fun watching it. They're folks that know these people, okay, and are learning a little bit more about some of their friends and acquaintances. But we've also had calls from folks as far away as Oregon saying, hey, I didn't know this about Hilton Head. What else can you tell me? And where else can I learn more? So that kind of feedback is really, really important.
Yeah, it sure is. And you'll see why, because we're going to show you a little clip here, so take a look.
We are all.
We are all.
We are all.
We are all Hilton Head Island.
Hilton Head Island.
Let's work to preserve
Our island's history.
So let's work to preserve the island's history
together.
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 One island, one community.
All right, if you would like to see more of those videos, there's a whole video archive. You can visit the website you're seeing on screen. Barbara, what a treat. Thanks for sharing these videos and these stories with us.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Talk of the Town.